Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Seth, King of Hell, High Evolutionary, Kang the MF Conqueror, Ixnay on the Jonathan Major, but I am the Major Hater, 1523 on Twitch. So, I'm gonna talk about something very. Give me a second here. I'm gonna talk about a sensitive subject here. This is a very sensitive subject, and it's not easy to accept. Quite frankly, I don't even know if you need to accept it at this point because it does feel like the fucking world is ending. We have been invaded by pedophile culture. We have been invaded by rape culture. And it does seem we have been invaded by retarded occultists. Yes, that's a thing. We have been invaded by retarded occultists, i.e., the Illuminati. We are being attacked on all media. We are being attacked on all the social aspects of reality. There is nowhere to run. There is nowhere to hide. These people, things, entities are everywhere around us. And your ignorance is helping them do more and become more powerful. Because you see, at the end of the day, the singularity event starts with you. It doesn't start with somebody else. It starts with you. So, the topic here is going to be very sensitive. It is something that I was promoting a year ago when I was grinding, where I was doing everything in my power to make it, to climb the social mountain. You see, the thing is, I've discovered in my life that everything that happened to me, all the major events that happened to me happened for a reason. Everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. The question is, are you aware of what that reason is? Or are you still ignorant of why that reason is, or why that is what it was when it happened? And I started to realize that I wasn't living my life. I was living the life that somebody else wanted me to live. Let me repeat that again. I wasn't living my life. I was living the life that somebody else wanted me to live. I'm still trying to get out of it right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I'm 100% out of it. I might be 75% out of it. I might be 80% out of it. But there's still a good 20%. There's still a good 25% of that shit still going on. Because, see, I got a job to do. I got a job to do, and that job dictates that I need to. There's no freedom for me if there's no freedom for you. And this is why I feel like the end of the world might fucking happen, because believe it or not, there are thousands, millions of people that would rather you not being free than freeing themselves, because they know that they have to do certain things or learn something. Not even do, they just don't want to learn things. So because they don't want to learn things, hold up, give me a second here. Sorry about, I had like a commercial that popped up. So because they don't want to learn things, they know they're not free. They know you're not free. And they know you're complaining about your freedom. But they would rather you not being free. They would rather drag you down with them instead of helping you get back up. Because they don't want to walk between planes. They don't want to learn that shit. They don't want to do what Jesus told them to do. They don't want to learn what Jesus was actually trying to tell them. They're just happy praying. They don't want to learn that shit. They don't want to learn what spirits have to show them. They're just happy receiving the gifts. But there's a consequence to your actions. The consequence is you will remain a sheep, you will remain a slave, and you might die forever. You might be stuck in hell for eternity because of your ignorance. But nobody cares about that. Everybody cares about YOLO. Everybody thinks they only live once. Not everybody, but a lot of people. The cause of the problem today stem from the people that believe that they just got here. Because they didn't do the spiritual work. They didn't do the conscious work to understand that they have been here before in the same exact situation. It's only a variable of things that are different. That's why you get shit like Mandela effect. Mandela effect is a group of people that believe that things are not the same. They don't understand why. Some people are serious about that shit. But the thing is, there's a bunch of other people that are not that serious about it. They're just happy being part of the conversation. They're just happy propagating the news without actually trying to understand what is actually going on. And therefore, since you don't know what's going on, that gives the enemy the authority, the ability, the capability of doing all sorts of fuck boy shit to us. Dare I say. That gives them the right to do it. You gave them permission. You gave the demons, you gave the evil spirits permission to do it. You see, an evil spirit cannot do something without your permission. He has to get your permission before doing it. So if you choose ignorance over intelligence, you're giving him permission. You're giving him permission. So now he can do the fuckboy shit. Knowledge is power. The more you know. Men today are not men. Ladies, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. Some ladies are not ladies. Some girls are not girls, but I'm gonna tell you, for the real girls that actually exist on real planet Earth, in not in illusion mindset, 3D garbage bullshit, 2D two-dimensional bullshit. Men today are not men. And when I mean today, I'm talking about generations and generations of men that are not men. They just look like men. And you don't even know what a man is, because our concept of being a man comes from fucking TV. Our concept of being a man comes from the fucking government. Because back in the 1800s, there was no fucking TV. But there was a government. And the government was a bunch of noble people, a bunch of nobles, a bunch of aristocrats, because noble is a good word. So I'm going to say aristocrats. The same aristocrats that used to wear dresses and put lipstick on their mouths and all kinds of shit. Those are the same dude that told you what a man is. We don't know what a man is. We don't know what a human is, because the information has been lost in translation. And then you got the Bible telling you the same shit that all of these aristocrats are telling us. The shit that you see on the media comes from the Bible too. Men today are not men. Some dudes are good dudes. They're trying to do the best they can. That is true. That's not enough. It's not enough. You work in a 9 to 5, fuck you. You work in a 9 to 5, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Why don't you give a fuck about that shit? I'm gonna tell you why. Because that ain't nothing. That's some 3D ass bullshit. I'm a tax-paying sheep bullshit. That's a tax-paying sheep ass bullshit. And then you wonder why your girlfriend be cheating on you. Because you ain't shit. That's why. You gotta work and you gotta learn. And you gotta teach. It goes same for women too. But that women's prerogative has drastically and severely changed because of corrupted ass, low vibrational bullshit philosophy having niggas. Because niggas love vajayjay. And since they love vajayjay, they don't want to have to fucking do a whole bunch of nonsense to get it. So they simplified the shit. They remove everything you had to do in order to get it. You would have had it anyway. You would have had it anyway. But because you didn't believe in yourself, and because nobody else believed in you too, you started acting weird. And you started doing whatever everybody else is doing. Let me tell you something. The government has been using these shadow. It's not even the government. It's worse than that. It's fucking witchcraft. Your family is based off of witchcraft. This is brainwashing. It's worse than brainwashing. They're making you a slave. Some women out there are stuck at home, taking care of children, and they love their children. I mean, the child came out of them. At the end of the day, the child came out of them. But nigga, For my language, but that ain't your kid. I'm sorry to tell you, that's not your child. If you're a man and the girl, you had sex with a girl and she crazy as hell, she got you together, that's not your kid. It's not. If you're a girl, you're stuck with a dude, you know what I mean? Your family's telling you to fucking do the shit. Everybody's telling you that's not your kid. You're a fucking tool. They're using you as a tool. They're using you as an object to it's like what's it called again? There's a movie like that, or there's a horror movie like that. Not a House of a Thousand Corpses. I think it's Chainsaw Massacre. The Chainsaw, no, Hills Have Eyes. That's what they do in Hills Have Eyes. They kidnap women. They impregnate the women. They take the child. They indoctrinate the child to become like them. That's what your real purpose is. Your purpose is to serve these so-called demons. That's what you're doing. You're serving so-called demons. They're using your body to create more demons. Women do that too. This is not a gender thing. This is not a gender thing. It's a thing, period. And it can come from any, it can come from white people. It can come from black people. It can come from anywhere. It can come from Chinese people. It can come from Arab. It can come from anywhere and any gender. It's your responsibility to wake the fuck up. It's your responsibility to realize that you're being used for your semen or your ovaries to create more bullshit in the world, because these demons already know everybody else is stupid and nobody's gonna catch on to what the fuck is happening. Pardon my language here, but what's going on in the world is atrocious. It's atrocious. Now we're trying to get kids, and we're trying to make it okay for grown-ass people to go out with kids. It's not. It's not. It happens, but it's still not. That doesn't mean everybody should do it. That is not a thing that we should strive for. It's not a thing that we should fight. We should be fighting for tax money. That's what the fuck we should be fighting for. We should be fighting for better education, That's what the fuck we should be fighting for. We should be fighting for our future. We shouldn't be fighting for our past. We shouldn't be fighting for the past. We should be fighting for the future, because what's people doing right now is fighting for the past. Nobody gives a fuck about gay people, man. Not in a bad way, and actually in a good way. Nobody gives a shit about gay people. You're fucking gay, you're fucking gay. That's not a subject that should be in Congress. That's not a subject that should be in the fucking news. No one gives a shit. No one fucking cares. We shouldn't be having this conversation right now. We shouldn't be having this conversation. We should be having conversation about what the fuck are we gonna do now? If a fucking asteroid hits the fucking planet, do we have a defensive system? Can we defend ourselves versus, because there ain't no fucking Superman. Superman don't exist. If we run out, if the atmosphere of the earth changes, will we still have electricity? Is there another source of power that we can use? Is the internet still gonna exist? Is there a possibility of, the internet going out? Or AI or some bullshit like that. Shit that needs to, people need to know about. Or what about our fucking jobs? Or what about these fucking people that are running around harassing other people so that they don't get jobs because they don't want these people to tell other people what the fuck they're doing? Why don't we talk about those motherfuckers over there? No, we're talking about fucking gay people. We're talking about transgenders. We're talking about shit no one fucking cares about. What about these girls and sometimes these dudes, but it's mostly girls that are getting used as fucking baby machines? What about that? That's a fucking serious fucking issue that nobody wants to fucking talk about or nobody wants to fucking face. I might be simping. I might be simping because when I see a girl, I don't see a baby machine. I don't see a baby machine. She's a source of pleasure for me. She's a source of pleasure for me. So of course I want to give her what she deserves. Of course I want to give her what she deserves because she's a source of pleasure to me. I appreciate her. She loves me. She takes care of me. She makes me feel good. I believe that deserves some kind of recompense, whether it is from me or something else or somebody else. At the end of the day, she's doing her job and I'm supposed to do my job. End of story. If I'm doing my job, then I should be recompensed for the good job that I'm doing. If she's doing her job, if she's doing a good job, then she deserves compensation for the job that she's doing. But men today have too much ego. And it's an ego, it's not even their ego. The ego has been implemented in them. So they feel like when it comes to women, that women should be lower. Nah. Women are actually higher. Women are actually higher. You're the weak one. It's not women that are weak, it's you that's weak. So it's your job to make sure she stays on the level she at. You're the soldier. She's the queen and you're the soldier. You're not the king. That's not how this works. Not on Earth. Not in this history. Not in the timeline that these fucking sick fucking people created. In another timeline, you'd be the king and she'd be the queen. On this timeline, she's the queen, you're the soldier. You're the knight. You're not the king, you're the knight. There ain't no kings up in here. Especially right now. But women know this shit. They know this shit. They're just scared to do anything. Because there might be some repercussions. There might be some consequences to their actions if they decide to up and leave. So they don't. The guy's having a great old time. He gets whatever he wants, whenever he wants it. He gets to continue on his legacy of bullshittery, because he's gonna teach all the garbage that he knows to the kids that you're popping out. They're gonna end up in the same place doing the same thing, because kids imitate adults. So if kids see a bunch of adults being gay, the kids are gonna be gay too. If they see a bunch of adults being men, they're gonna be men too. If they see a bunch of give me a second here. If they see if kids see everybody being karate masters, they're gonna be karate masters too. If they see a bunch of people being geniuses, they're gonna be geniuses too. Niggas, kids don't raise themselves. Y'all fucking tripping. The fuck out of here. Bugging the fuck out. Men today are not men. They just look like what you think a man is. I'm sitting here. I'm on Twitch. I don't talk to anybody on Twitch. I ain't got no friends on Twitch. I ain't gonna lie. But the people from networking, the networking that I've been doing to get people on my Twitch, shit is hard. It's harder than it looks. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because these fucking chat rooms that are full of 150, 8,000, 10,000 people, they got Illuminati running up all over that place. Fucking pedophiles doing pedophile shit. And you can't have a normal conversation with any of these dumbass fucking people. You talking like a regular ass person. Motherfuckers don't know what the fuck to say back. A normal ass conversation, not even like you're not even talking about anything in particular. Just you're talking about games. Motherfuckers don't know what to fucking say about games. But you're a fucking gamer. How can you not know what the fuck to say about games? You know what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is going on. The Illuminati's all up in the gaming industry. And they got an eye on everybody. And if somebody says something about a company or some bullshit like that, or something bad that happened, that motherfucker's gonna get ostracized. He's gonna get kicked out the in club, not the chat room, the in club. People are gonna be like, pss, 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 pss. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. They're all over the fucking place. People can't even talk. They don't know what to say. They're stupid as hell. Fucking mashed potato ass brains. Zombies. Dead, walking dead. Shit is fucked up. If you're not a rapist or a pedophile, you're not cool. That's what's going on right now in the world. If you're not a rapist or a pedophile, you're not a cool guy. Nobody can hang around with you. You can't have a platform because you ain't raping and you ain't touching kids, nigga. You need to touch some kids, motherfucker. You need to rape somebody like yesterday, nigga. What? What? What kind of nonsense is this? Can somebody fucking explain to me what the fuck is this? What are we looking at? What are we doing? What I was gonna say is I don't know if it's time. I don't know if it's time because I have no idea if the world is gonna end because it looked like it's gonna end. That's what it looked like. It looks like it's gonna end from where I'm standing. The world looks like it's ending. I might be wrong. I hope I am. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a good thing that the world is fucking ending because all these fucking people are trash. Nigga, you can't even go at the fucking hospital. Even the hospital, nigga, you in the hospital, there's fucking Illuminati niggas following you in that motherfucker too. You can't even get a diagnosis. If you have a fucking problem, nobody can fucking tell you. Nobody can tell you. You have to diagnose yourself. You have to diagnose yourself. Nigga, I'm supposed to be crazy. How you want me to diagnose myself? You the one that went to school for the shit. What? So what I was going to say, if the world is in any case that the world is not ending, stop lowering your standards. Or it's not even about standards. It's about timelines. Start living your timeline. Stop living the timeline that was imposed on you by a bunch of fucking cowards. A bunch of fucking limp dick energy. Limp dick energy ass motherfuckers. People that only feel good when they're overpowering women. Stop lowering yourself to that shit, because that's garbage. I don't care how weak you are or how, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. That's not your life. That's the point. The moral of the story is whatever. That's not your life. That's their fucking life. They're supposed to die. They're supposed to fucking end up in jail. And you should get the fuck away from fucking people like that. Period. Live your fucking life. Live your fucking life. Stop living everybody else's life and start living your life. Those ain't your fucking kids. I'm sorry to say it. I didn't want to say it. I already said it once. I said I wasn't going to say it again. But fuck it. Those aren't your kids. Because a lot of this fucking issues is because a lot of the progress that's not being made right now is because some people, not everybody, but some people, they're like, oh, but I got kids. Fuck your kids. Pardon my language. Those ain't your kids. Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, they're fantastic. But they're still not your kids. The only reason why they're cute and fantastic is because of you. That's how great you are. That's not how great the kids are or that fucking jackass that you with is. It's how great you are. You did that. That's thanks to you. And you're giving yourself to them. You're giving your good genes, the good parts of your brain. Because at the end of the day, that's the fucked up part about it, right? You're a smart person, right? But that other motherfucker, he's a fucked up motherfucker. So your kid is gonna end up being a smart, fucked up motherfucker. Demons. Because the motherfucker's genes is already in there. His genes is already in there. His DNA is already in the kid's system. Do you know what DNA is? DNA is memory. DNA is muscle memory. It's conscious and subconscious muscle memory. Yeah, you have hope for your kids. Of course you have hope for your kids. Of course. That is completely normal. Well, it's not your kids, first of all, but whatever. It's normal. It's fucking normal. But at the end of the day, he knows what he did. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing that way before you even knew about it. This is generational shit. This is fucking Hills Have Eyes shit. This is The Village with Johnny Depp shit. This is Get Out shit. It's not just Get Out. It's not just for black folks, by the way. Get Out's not just for black folks. It ain't. Get Out is a good moral story for everybody. Those movies with those cult things, that's real life. It's not a joke. That's what's going on right now. On every level of society. If you're middle class, there's a little shit like that going on too. If you're lower class, there's definitely shit like that going on because that's the best class to do that shit with. And if you're fucking super rich, there's shit like that going on too. Because at the end of the day, all three of those classes stem from one head, one hydra, one polycephalus being, entity, looming over everybody's head, telling them what to do and how to do it. I don't know. So basically, if I understand if this shit just went over your head, but I'm actually talking about success. I completely understand. Don't feel stupid if that shit went over your head because I didn't make that clear at all. I did not make that clear at all, so don't even worry about it. Part of my language, by the way. I'm trying to be entertaining at the same time as I tell the truth because I know y'all motherfuckers got low IQs. I know y'all motherfuckers got low attention spans. So if I don't act like a crazy black man, you ain't gonna motherfucking listen. So anyway, I'm talking about success. If you want to reach your success, get out of those relationships that you're giving the best parts of yourself to only to feed a multi-headed monster that is just using your power, using your skin and bone structure, using your DNA, using your organs, using your mind, using your spirit, using your soul to feed it to a bunch of fucking pedophiles, child rapists, women abusers, womenizers, all kinds of fucked up shit that you can think of. This is what they're using all that shit for. They're not using that shit for to go fucking conquer some fucking people out in outer space. That's not what the fuck they're doing. They're not trying to fucking take over another country. At least if they were trying to take over another country, I'd fucking understand. I mean, it doesn't make it right, but shit, at least you'd be doing some constructive with the fucking thing. That's not what's happening. What's happening is they're trying to destroy humanity as a whole. They have a fucking stone somewhere written in fucking Detroit talking about they want to fucking kill 500,000 people, 500 million people. Well, motherfucker, they already did. 50% of the people living on Earth, whatever. Well, they already did. 50% of the people living on Earth are dead. As a matter of fact, I would say 80% of the people, 90% of the people living on Earth are dead already. They succeeded. It worked. You just can't see it with your two eyes, but you gotta use your third eye to see that. Mission accomplished. Mission successful. Mission complete. They killed 90% of humanity. That's what they should have said. That's what they should have said on that stupid tablet. They shouldn't have said 50% of humanity, humans. They should have said humanity. 50% of people's humanity. Because they definitely succeeded at doing that. Wake up. If you know the people you are around with is garbage, wake the fuck up and stop fucking hanging around the people you hanging around with. Because they're only there to kill your ass. That's their duty. They have telepathy, man. They have a spaceship, man. There's like there's a spaceship above the Earth where they all reunite and they get their mission briefings. They already know what the job is. The job is you. You sitting there worried about what the government is doing? You should be worried about what everybody's doing. The job is you. They're trying to kill you. They're not trying to stab you while you're sleeping. No, they're trying to kill you for real. Stabbing a nigga don't kill him. That's not how you kill somebody. You stab a nigga, he's just gonna come back 100 years later. And then that don't kill nobody. Killing a nigga is making sure he's dumb, stupid, doesn't know shit, doesn't know better, doesn't know himself, doesn't know other people, doesn't know nothing. You make sure that nigga knows nothing. Doesn't touch nothing, doesn't know nothing, none of that all. That's how you kill a motherfucker. That's how you get a motherfucker to never come the fuck back. And that's what they're fucking doing to us. And it's fucking working because most people are already fucking dead. Most people are already dead. They're already dead. You going to work, blah, blah, blah. You're having the conversation. That motherfucker's dead already. He's dead. Stop talking. Shut up. Go to work. That nigga can't be your friend. He dead. You talking to a zombie. You talking to a dead guy. You talking to the soulless, spiritless motherfucker. A goddamn ghost. You talking to ghosts, nigga. Stop talking. Well, you got to talk a little bit. But you know what I mean. This shit is not a game. It's for real. It's true. This is all true. And you might not believe it today. You didn't want to believe it before I told you. And you probably won't believe it after I tell you. But one thing's for sure. One thing I know is that one way or another, you're going to figure it out. One way or another. Because this shit don't come from me. This shit comes from the higher planes. This shit is it's not me that invented all this shit. I didn't invent any of this. Nigga, I'm 30-something years old. I just got here, nigga. The shit that I'm talking about has been going on forever. I'm talking about eternity. I didn't invent eternity. I didn't discover eternity. Nigga, I didn't live eternally either. So think about that before you start being like... This shit don't come from me. I didn't discover nothing. I'm telling you as is. I'm telling you what is. Because sometimes people get messages and it feels like they're looking at the, yeah, but okay, true, okay, you're looking at a human. Okay, true, fine. But you know that don't come from him. You're supposed to know that shit don't come from him because that nigga the same age as you are or probably younger. It's even worse if the motherfucker's younger and you not listening. How the fuck does he know all that shit? That's not fucking normal. Exactamundo. Exactamundo. That's exactly the point. Y'all don't understand why I don't believe in God? Well, nigga, you gonna understand soon. You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. Motherfucker is making, God is creating women farms. He created women farms. It was subtle. He used subtlety. It wasn't in your face. I ain't gonna be like, oh, well, how didn't you not fucking figure that out? It's right in front of, no, it wasn't. It wasn't in front of your face. It wasn't. But that's what he did. He's farming kids. He's farming, I don't know what the fuck he's farming. He's farming energy. You're a battery. This is the Matrix. God is the architect. He built all of this the way that he wanted it to be built. He's not that powerful. The architect's not that powerful. It's just he got you to think that he is. You see, the truth is you're powerful. You're not more powerful than me. You're not more powerful than me, but you're powerful still. But that nigga is farming people. He's farming people. He don't give a fuck what do you know or what you're capable of doing or what you could do in the future for humanity. He doesn't give a shit about that. Not one, two flying fucking fucks. That's not the point. The moral of the story is you can think whatever you want. You can think whatever you want. As long as you keep praying, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think I am. As long as you keep praying, as long as you keep giving me energy, I don't give a fuck. The nigga is farming people. He's using you as a battery. You are nothing but a battery. Lucifer doesn't give a shit if you believe in him or not at all. Lucifer doesn't give a shit if you don't fucking know him. You want to know what Lucifer gives a fuck about? As long as you wake the fuck up, he's happy. That's the only thing he wants. He wants people to wake the fuck up. Like him or don't like him. As long as you wake the fuck up and you realize that nigga over there is a fucking disgusting asshole. He don't give two flying fucks what you believe either. He's farming women. There are dudes. So that means and who's the shepherd? Who are the shepherds? Men. Men are shepherding women, using women as cattle, using women as human sacrifices to do their nasty, dirty deeds, to destroy what is a human. A human is consciousness. A human is a god. Well, I'm a god. And maybe there's 2 or 3 more gods out there. But like I said before, there's only 20% of humans right now on earth that can call themselves gods and actually believe it. 20%. Because the other 80% of people are dead. They've been destroyed, including the shepherds. The only way to create a shepherd is by destroying what a human is, to make him a shepherd. %80 of people are gone. Out of here. Vamoose. See you later, alligator. Are we still talking about success here? Yes, a little bit. A little bit. I'm kind of worried for the future, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of worried for the future. I don't know where all this shit is gonna go. But I'm gonna tell you what, if people vote for Donald Trump, nigga, I'm gonna be on business like there's no tomorrow. If Donald Trump is president again, nigga, I'm going back into business. Shit, it might be too late though. Even if Donald Trump gets elected, it might be too late because the problem is not Donald Trump. The problem is you. You're the fucking problem. I don't know what to do. There's pedophiles everywhere, nigga. There's rapists everywhere, nigga. There's just trash. There's trash everywhere. Everywhere. Like, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. It's just trash. Everywhere you look, it's just trash. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. You go at your job, trash. You get on TV, trash. You go boxing, trash. You go at the gym, trash. Everywhere you're just attacked by trash all day, every day, all the time. 24 hours of trash. I don't know what to do. I don't. I don't know where we're going with all this, man. I don't know where we're going with all this, dude. It's like every single conversation ends up being trash. Okay, the nigga's not a pedophile, but he's supporting the pedophiles. You're still trash. Like, that doesn't make me want to hang around with you more. Like, you know what I mean? This, like, that was just like, okay, I'm gonna get away from this motherfucker too. Men today are not men. They're not men. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be this. You're supposed to be a visionary. You're supposed to be that. You none of that shit. You are none of that shit. You are zero of all those things. You're not doing nothing for nobody. It's not just women that are suffering from this shit. Other men too. Other men are suffering from that shit too. And these kids, don't rely on these kids to understand anything. Because this motherfucker has been, the kids that you see right now have been specifically bred to be the way they are. Demons. This was on purpose. That's why they're fucked up in their minds. That's why they're out here doing weird shit. Because you mixed your blood with the wrong person. And you know it. It's just that she probably had a nice ass and a nice face and you couldn't resist. You couldn't help yourself. Or maybe that's not even it. Maybe you actually did believe in love. Maybe you was trying. But the point is, you wasn't paying attention to everything else that was going on in the world. So regardless of how good your intent were, it was misplaced. And now you see the result. Maybe I'm wrong. I sure hope I am. But goddamn it, there's a lot of these dead ass niggas out here. And when I say niggas, I mean everybody. Because then there's people, and then there's niggas. That's how I see shit. You know when white people tell you, oh, there's black people, but then there's niggas. Like, no, there's people, and then there's just niggas. A nigga can have any fucking color. It could be a white nigga, could be a Mexican nigga, could be an Indian nigga. It could be, the nigga could be anything and anybody. A nigga is the motherfucker that you would be like, man, look at that nigga over there. Anyways, man. Back to the moral of the story. We got fooled. We got bamboozled. We got tricked. We got rused. This was a ruse. Everybody fell for it. Everybody fell for it. Everybody fell for it. Everybody. I fell for it. You fell for it. Everybody fell for it. There's people still falling for it right now. There are people that it don't matter how much evidence or how much, the things you said, it will still keep keeping on. And the Matrix told you that too. There's a little video going on right now on YouTube. I didn't watch it, but the video is Matrix was not a movie. It was a documentary. Yes, it is. The Matrix is not a movie. It's a documentary on your present, current life. If you're not awake, if you are not aware, then you are one of them. It doesn't matter what the person say or how the person act. That nigga is one of them. He's one of them. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. Everybody is one of them. This is the Matrix. This is the Matrix. You are living in the Matrix right now. The architect created human farms. They're farming children so they can get more power. This ain't science fiction. This is not a dream. This is reality as we know it. All them fucking pretty trees and stuff, you're not using your third eye. Because if you was using your third eye, you would see that there ain't no pretty trees. The landscape is burning. All that shit's already gone. You know where the pretty trees and the pretty mountains are? It's within you. You're the pretty tree and the pretty mountains and the pretty grass and the pretty everything. You are. Today, I'm not saying it was like that forever, but today it is. It has become that because there is very few of us and there is a lot of them. And they have destroyed this whole fucking planet. They've destroyed it, obliterated it, disintegrated the shit out of it. It just doesn't look like it because they did a pretty good job at masking everything that they're doing. They put a mask on it. Like they want you to put a mask on. This is a mask. Everything that you've seen is a mask. You know what? Stop listening to me and go watch the damn movie. Fuck it. Go watch them. I don't care if it helps Hollywood. The Matrix is a very important movie. You should carry a copy of The Matrix in your hands, like a fucking paladin or something. You should walk around with a copy of The Matrix in your hand. Put down the Bible and start walking with The Matrix in your hand. That's what the fuck you should be doing. Put down the Bible, walk around with The Matrix in your hand. Study The Matrix. Study The Matrix. Stop studying the Bible. Study The Matrix. And then walk around with a copy of The Matrix in your hands. Put down the Bible. Put it down. You put it in the trash. Burn it. That's the only book burning we should be doing. We should be burning Bibles. All over the world. At the same time. And you should be walking around with the Matrix in your hand. That's what we should be seeing. We should have people on the side of the street, instead of having making old people and stand on the side of the street talking about the Bible and shit, spreading the good news. There should be a young people or old, whatever, on the side of the streets talking about the Matrix. That's what the fuck this should be happening. That's what the fuck should be happening. They should be teaching people. That's the good news. The Matrix is the good news. It's the new good news. It's the New Testament. That shit you reading is the Old Testament. The Matrix is the New Testament. I'm trying to make light of the conversation here, but let's repeat it again in case you're laughing right now. God is creating using women as human farms, pods, creating clones, creating clone demons. So they can come terrorize you. Terrorize the city, destroy humanity as a whole, which they have succeeded. Once again, I repeat, they have succeeded. The mission is accomplished. It's too late. People are fighting now. People are fighting against, human It's too late. The damage has already been done. It's too late. I'm not saying we shouldn't keep going. That's not what I'm saying. Because you gotta wake up the people. You gotta try to wake up the people at least. But if you think this first round of boxing is the greatest match on pay-per-view, no, it's not. This is a rerun. You're not even you're on the card, but you're not the main event. Because the main event already passed a long time ago. And we lost dramatically. Now it's all about your own personal wins. Because that's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can worry about is your own personal wins. Your own personal battle. Because the humanity battle, that's gone. The people don't give a shit about nothing. They don't respect nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't care about nothing. And they ain't trying to learn or care about anything anyways. And that's what God was trying to do. And he succeeded. Because those children are his children. They're not our children. They're his. He built them that way. He wanted them to be that way. It's on purpose. It's always been on purpose. Shit, as a matter of fact, if you pay attention, he almost told us that that's what he was going to do. Speaking of shepherds, leading sheep. Jesus was the shepherd. No, it wasn't. Even if he was, the nigga's talking about some other shit that has nothing to do with, you know what I mean, with what y'all talking about today. This nigga was talking about having powers and shit. He was talking about the same shit Lucifer was talking about, man. Nobody cares about that part. No one gives a fuck about that. No one fucking cares about that, bro. No one. Nobody. No one cares about that. You're not gonna tell me somebody care about that, because it's obvious to see that nobody fucking cares about that, because nobody cares about that. Period. End of story. Do you see a bunch of people that can walk on water up in this motherfucker? No. You know what I mean? Like, you see a bunch of people that can turn fish into bread into fish? No. You see a bunch of people being alchemists? No. Some people using the laws of attraction, they ain't even using it right. Nobody gives a fuck about spiritual strength and spiritual power and spiritual knowledge. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. All everybody care about now is being gay, fucking children, and being gay. That's what people care about today. Shit, even gamers don't even play games. They're just sheep. They play whatever's the game that makes them the most money the quickest. Like Fortnite. A bunch of people playing Fortnite. Man, fuck off with that Fortnite shit, man. The fuck is that, you fucking weirdos? Fuck Fortnite. I don't think it's weird. There's nothing wrong with Call of Duty. You can play Call of Duty. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not the only fucking game that exists on the fucking planet. Motherfuckers is weird. And Call of Duty, even if you gotta be a weirdo to play Call of Duty, because people that play Call of Duty are weird. Nigga, you ever been on a lobby in Call of Duty, not playing, just hearing people talk in the lobby? It's weird. Sometimes you can have a good night, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you can have a great night playing Call of Duty, man. But motherfuckers in there are weird. There are some weird motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers don't want to talk. People hate each other. People are so weirded out by each other that they don't even talk. That's the new thing. The new thing is people not talking to each other. Nigga, how are we supposed to win this fucking match if we can't talk to each other? Because they're sitting there killing the shit out of us. Because the Illuminati fucked up people's heads so much. If you say something, it's just you're gonna get attacked or something. I don't know. It's weird. I don't even know how that shit started. I don't even know who started that shit. But I can't fucking disagree with it. It's painful to see. It's painful to watch. A bunch of people scared of talking. These motherfuckers got people scared of talking. talking on a game, a video game, talking on a video game. Not in real life, not on the bus, not in real life, not in your job, not your coworker, on a video game. What? And I understand why. And I understand why. I understand why, because these motherfuckers are gross. These niggas are disgusting. Nobody feel like talking to these motherfuckers. But they're everywhere. %20. 20%. Because that's not enough. Just not talking is definitely not enough. 20%. So nowadays you got to ask yourself, are you a 20%er or an 80%er? Because people be talking about 1%ers and 5%ers and 2%ers. Fuck that. Are you a 20%er or an 80%er? Are you a fucking dead zombie ass nigga? Or are you on the path of being a god and not God? I know what path I'm on. I know on what path I'm on, bro. I don't know what path you on. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm gonna end up. I know I ain't gonna die. I know I'm immortal. I know that I'm the Garden of Eden. I know that the Garden of Eden is not somewhere over my head. It's not under my feet either. I am the Garden of Eden. I'm paradise itself. But not everybody can go to paradise. And that's the reason why these niggas are doing that shit. Because they don't want you to realize that you are paradise. They want you to keep thinking that nigga over there is serving paradise. They want you to keep thinking that, you know, it's something that you can't achieve. It's something that you can't attain. It's something that you have to die twice. Your heart has to stop twice before reaching it. Nigga, that's supposed to be who you are. You are supposed to be paradise. But these motherfuckers did such a great job at brainwashing you. You think somebody else is supposed to serve you paradise. Nigga, you are you're supposed to be paradise. You're supposed to be an island. You ever heard that one before? When somebody says, I'm an island. Usually it means something negative, though. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it depends on your perspective. Nigga, I am the Garden of Eden. I don't need no God. Fuck is you talking about? What is you talking about, bro? You can do whatever the fuck you want to me. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, or you can do whatever the fuck you want to me. It doesn't change a goddamn fucking thing. I'm better than you. Bitch. Pardon my language. Sorry. I was talking to those guys, not you. I'm better than you. I always will be, and I'm the best that ever was, the best that ever did it, and the best that ever will be. I'm Bret Hart. I'm Bret Hart, fool. I'm King the fucking Conqueror, nigga. I'm the high evolutionary, nigga. Everything that is stems from me. I don't stem from anything. Everything stems from me. Bruh. I'm Neo. Where's my Trinity? I'm sorry. I'll be wilding. That was too far. I took it. That was too much. I'm sorry. But for real though, I'm still making a point. There's still a point to catch on there. They stole my Trinity away, nigga. And most of you motherfuckers don't even know that Trinity exists, nigga. Y'all think it's just some bitch in some fucking movie. And that's exactly what you think, because that's how they taught you to think. Trinity's just a bitch in a movie. I don't give a fuck about Trinity. That bitch in that movie. You talking about that bitch in that movie, nigga? She's just some bitch. That's how you think. That's how they got you to think. That's why you ain't got no Trinity. That's why you don't even know who Trinity is. That's why you don't understand the Matrix. That's why you don't like the Matrix 4. The Matrix 4 was great. The lens was trash. But the movie idea was good. Yes, they could have done a better job, but that's not the point. Humanity has died. Or maybe humanity never fucking existed in the first place. At this point, who knows? Because they be lying about us about history too. So who knows? Maybe humanity never even had a chance. Until now. Until today. Because whether I like it or not, there is still a good 20% of people waking up. And that's not enough. But maybe it is. Maybe that little 20% of people waking up is going to end up revolutionizing life itself as we know it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just fucking too late and we're going to die just like everybody else does. Well, we're still going to be immortal, but we won't have made a dent. Nothing probably is going to change. And then we're going to come back again saying the same old shit that we always saying, being the 20% that we always being. Complaining about God being a piece of shit. Complaining about the government being pieces of shit. Again. This ain't the first time we do this. This today, what I'm doing right now, this ain't my first time doing it. The only question is, I don't know how many times I did this before. That's also in the Matrix. I don't know how many times I did this. I get deja vus all the fucking time. That means there's another timeline where you did that exact same shit. You're looking at another timeline. When you have deja vus, that's another timeline. It's the same. It's your parallel timeline. You're receiving information from your parallel timeline. And you're in sync. You have momentary lapses where you're in sync with that alternate timeline, which is your actual, well, which is the same timeline that you're living on right now, and you're like, boom, oh shit, I did this before. Yes, you did. That's why we call it a deja vu, because you did it before. That's what a deja vu is, the feeling, the sense that you already did something that you're doing right now, because you did. So maybe we need 30%. Maybe we need 40%. Maybe we need 50% for us to finally see something different, for us to finally feel free, for us to finally break the chains off of the brainwashing from all of these so-called groups of power that hold power over people. Like, maybe that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, everybody's just acting like fucking pussies. Because, you know, like, what? We're being controlled by, like, what, 10 guys in a room somewhere? Like, what the fuck? 8 billion people being controlled by 10 dudes in a fucking office? You know, in a fucking IKEA office somewhere. Like some fucking IKEA office somewhere, bro. Like, what the fuck, inside of a Walmart? Really? 8 billion people being controlled by 10 guys that work at Walmart? Like, the people are just acting like fucking pussies. People are greedy. This is how much greed people have. This is how much greed people have. They're so blinded by money that they're just letting the whole world is burning around them, but they don't fucking care and they don't fucking see it. All they see is the cash. So you got 5 guys that work in the fucking, five general managers of McDonald's inside of an IKEA office controlling everybody, because everybody's just too blind to fucking know or understand anything or do anything. These 5 guys are fucking laughing their asses off, looking at us like, these guys are fucking retards. We work in the fucking IKEA store and we're controlling the whole fucking world. This is crazy. This is insane. I never thought that shit could be possible. I guess it is, because we're doing it. Ha 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 ha. 8 billion people and counting. Controlled by 5 guys in a alley inside of in a backroom Chinese restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even that serious. It's not even that big. It's not like, you know, it's not like when you go down the rabbit hole, you're gonna find this huge ass monster or some shit like that, bro. No, it's just 5 regular ass fucking dudes that look exactly like you and me. Fucking nothing. There's nothing special about these guys. They're not smarter than you. They don't, you know, nothing. It's just they have the chance to do it and they did it. Bada bing. Ta-da. So it's not. I can't say if people are just fucking acting like pussies. It's not people are fucking scared. It's not that. They're greedy. People are greedy. Some people are just being blind because of money. They're acting like they're blind because of money. They're acting like they are dumb, deaf, and blind because of the cash. It's not that they're pussies. They want the money more than anything else. It's their number one priority. They probably don't even realize it too. That's the worst. But some people probably don't realize. They just think, man, I got to get some money. I got to get some money. So fuck that. I'm gonna do this shit. You think nobody's watching? Everybody's watching, nigga. Everybody's watching. Everybody's looking at you. There's 1,000 pairs of eyes around you. Me, when I walk in the shadows of hell, in the infernal realm, I love walking. It's fucking creepy, man. It's creepy to walk in the halls of in a hallway in hell, cause there's eyes looking at you all the fucking time. There's just a bunch of eyes everywhere. It's fucking creepy shit, man. You should try it. It's a very refreshing and enlightened experience. But that's what the world is. That's what the world is. The world is, well, for people like us, that's what it is. There's a million eyes looking everywhere all the time. I'm not creeped out about it. I'm actually quite comfortable in it. I don't really fucking care. I really don't give a shit. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't even think it's disgusting. I just, it's, oh, that's the wall. Fuck it. Oh, look, there's a bunch of eyes. Fuck it. It's not even creepy. I have no emotions about it at all. I'm not even kidding. I think it's fantastic. I think it's marvelous. I think it's glorious, actually. It's power. Infathomable power. But the only people like me are gonna understand that part. Most people are gonna get freaked out because they expect power to look like feathers from an eagle. They expect power to look like a griffin, like a noble griffin. Ha! Nah, nigga. Power's weird. Power's disgusting. Real power is disgusting. It's horrible. It's terrifying. Anyway, this video's been too damn long. I'm sorry for the way I expressed myself in this video. By the way, I was talking to multiple people at the same time, and I tried my best to talk to all these individuals at the same time. I hope I did. There's probably some parts that I didn't, and I'm aware of that, and I am sorry for that. And if it is misunderstood, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm a YouTuber at the end of the day, and I do want this, well, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a lot more than a YouTuber, but I do want these messages to be received by as much people as possible. So, and I don't want to, how do you say that? I want to include, as much people as possible. I want to include supposed Christians to let go of their fucking Bible and burn that shit in the fucking trash. I want Christians to wake up tomorrow morning to be like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna I'm flushing every goddamn page down the goddamn bathroom. I want people that are not Christians to fucking be more spiritual. I want people that have been in my past to listen to this too. I want people that have been in my past that I appreciate but are not there right now to be like, well, this is for you too. Some of this is for you too. And I want people that don't understand to understand. I want white and black people to understand it. I want everybody to hear this shit and to wake the F up. Cause motherfucker, I'm starting to feel like we all gonna fucking die tomorrow. Like, that's how the fuck I feel. I might be wrong. I might be tripping. But goddamn it, shit ain't looking good either. Regardless. I want the spirits to hear my cries and my pleas. I want demons to raise up out of the earth and be like, yeah, mother, Of course, I'm probably not gonna get any of those things, but doesn't matter. I have to have some hope. I still have to do what I have to do. You know what I mean? You can't, you got to do what you got to do. You know, even if it's for no good reason. You know what I mean? Like, if you decide to do something, you got to do it. If you decide to do something, you got to do it, even if the results are gonna be whack as hell, and you're gonna catch some flack, and people are not gonna like you, and everybody's gonna judge you, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, maybe none of that shit's gonna happen. Maybe you're gonna do some shit, and it's gonna touch the person exactly where it's supposed to touch the person. The person's gonna wake the fuck up, and he's gonna be part of the 20% too, and all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? I know I said the shit I said out of the goodness of my heart, and not out of the darkness of my soul. But yes, I probably could have expressed myself a couple better there in a couple places. So I'm sorry about that. So if I did that, I'm sorry, my bad. But anyway, so we're gonna stop the video here. Because there's a reason why I made this video. There's a specific reason why I made this video. But I don't want to be tripping either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be tripping, and there's a lot of things that are going. Like I said, like right now, I don't fucking know what to do. I'm not kidding. Like, these people are everywhere. They're everywhere, bro. Like this, it's fucked up. Like, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to work here, bro. These motherfuckers are in the fucking way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the way too. I'm in their way too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I'm fucking innocent. I'm like, oh, I don't understand why you're in my way. Yeah, no, I get it. But goddamn, I mean, like, there's shit. Like, there's not a lot of. At this point, I'm like, there's nothing you can do where they're not around. And that's kind of fucking weird. It's kind of fucking weird, because you can say they're trash and they're this and they're that all you want, but somebody let the motherfucker in the first damn place. So, anyway, whatever the fuck that means. So I'm out. Have a good one. Please don't mind my foul language. Try to understand the message. And like I said, and if you do mind my foul language, remember, I'm trying to speak to multiple people at the same time, so that's probably the reason why. You know what I mean? I'm like a hydra too. I have multiple heads, and they can all talk at the same time. Right? I'm not necessarily talking to you. I might be talking. It might sound like I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to somebody else that's behind you, or somebody that's next to you, or somebody that you're going to meet in the future, or somebody that you met in the past, or somebody that's in your present, or somebody that's on the alternate timeline, or some spirits that are looking at you, or some fucking, yeah, I'm a fucking hydra too. You know what I mean? So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.